Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Parko needs to help her through the door into the seamstress's union. Heads raised, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Parko stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag on her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm is much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burnt skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending her bar staff. Seems fine on your end? Oh, it might be. It's just OBS shows me whenever frames are dropped, so I noticed we dropped a few there. But it's gone back to normal, so it should be fine. When Parko carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman was face down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota, I had a run that went bad. So, Car, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer, it will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri. The debt of honor. Now go. Bleeds elsewhere. Okay. Well, someone's getting some cyber enhancements. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Alexi. And there goes the frames again. I think it might be close to dinner time, so that would kind of make sense. The internet's going a bit wonky. It seems to be okay for now, but it's not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know the words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Oh, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFC on the piano. Okay. What did she say? Too heavy for me. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass, make it quick, biz is good, talk to me. Said you're a fixer. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm not doing a thing right now. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence, too. If you get anything you need to unload, come see me. Actually, who was I meant to give those gems to? I feel like I was supposed to give those gems to someone, but it doesn't say. Looking for a date? No, thank you. This guy is still not killing it. Unbelievable. Get your shift over. To having your back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Adam. Sam. Well, feel protective over the people here immensely toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mr. Delilah, that's it. You know where I can find a fence? Van Grass. Or anything else about Sam's death? People saying it was the river, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, what they don't understand. How long have you been working for Miss Kubota? Kubota. Do you have to pay extra for manicuring hands that big? It's not the size they charge for, it's the blood under the fingernails. Yeah, Delilah. Delilah. Maybe that'll come up in a minute. Because I don't see a Delilah in the people I can talk to, so... Unless Johnny Clean knows where Mr. Delilah is. Piano was over there. Play chopsticks. GAFFC. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Cool. Welcome. No bunks available. Fantastic. But I see there's something I can interact with. Oh yeah, this is my stash. That can't be... I know I keep talking about that, but that can't be... for real. Oh. Whoa. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. I couldn't help myself. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivet or something. This young lady and I have to do work. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. Nighty night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline's worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks, Mrs. Kubota. Will have me working it off for the rest of my life. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have some questions. What kind of questions? Sam was. Sam's dead. Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Now, accounting for taste, Sam had made some bad jokes. Did you guys jam? No, it wasn't like that. We were friends. I guess I knew him the best of it. Everyone here. Sorry he's gone. I didn't even know that meant that, but apparently. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last I saw Sam. He said he got loud. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It's pretty pathetic stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's another part of this like universe's like slang, like Drek and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's actually got a glossary of, yeah. So it's got like action pool, like some of this stuff, but then it's got like slang like chummer, which is like buddy, friend, Drek, common curse word, slang for scat as in bull Drek, frag, which is a replacement for, I'm sure you could figure that out, meat space, which is the non-matrix, nerps, a widely advertised trendy painkiller, newen, trivid, short for tridio, a 3D, oh, I get it, a device that projects 3D, okay. I actually didn't understand that at all. SIN, a system identification number, is the method used by the government to track activities of its registered citizens. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of slang in this, so that's likely where a lot of it comes from if you haven't heard any of it before. Sam have enemies. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did he live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I last saw him. How bad was his drinking? If it was just drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. One wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Okay. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mum helped him out. Never said how, though. That's weird. I need you two to do something for me. I need you to talk to Mr. Dutt. Okay, yeah, this is where it's coming in. So I'm probably going to do this and then call it, because it's kind of getting close to dinner time and I need to finish this section up. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. Well, I mean, I have the gems, but whatever. Oh. I'm going to go investigate Sam's bunk. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets and blankets and pillow, you find an old photograph that was seen a lot of wear. Look at the image of the photo. Most likely that new liver. Ah! Touché. Wait, new liver. So someone gets killed after they get replacement eyes, and then Sam gets killed when he gets a replacement liver. Interesting. Interesting. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Samish State Park, summer. Well, now we know where this, Jessica comes from. Can I talk to anyone here? Yes, I can. I can talk to this guy. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to a magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am a Lernon Half-Dream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Not my thing, because I need to spend some karma. Spend some karma. Thank you. Okay. So, first things first. Lightning barrier. I think I'm also going to... I don't really need this increased spell slot at the moment. Although it does increase the power of my spirits. Okay, what else am I going to be using this on? Probably not much else. Although, what's my willpower at? Okay, so I can spend 3 to get the heal spell. That's good. So that's 3, and then 4 and 3. And then probably next time will be a lot of quickness. Yeah, that seems good. So spell casting to 2. Increase this. Awesome. I'm getting further into the karma tree, which is good. Like, I don't want to be focusing too much on quickness and ranged combat, because it'll come at the expense of having, like, powerful summons and stuff like that, but it's going to be good to put some points into it just to have it as backup, if anything else. Alright, I'm going to confirm that. Now we're going to take a look, because he's likely got a heal spell. Which he does. Boom. Unless I already have one, but I'm going to sell that. He doesn't have any, equipment, does he? No. Okay. So, we want heal wound. We're not gonna have the ability to do anything like that. Quiet Bomb. An area of effect spell that reduces any sound made in it to 0. Well, I think we're going to grab Air Barrier, because these kind of barrier spells are really good at zoning opponents. It's crazy. When I was working with shamans that had that stuff, it was unbelievably good. A lot of different elemental stuff, but I don't think I really need any of those. Yep, that looks good, but just because I'm pedantic, I'm gonna list them like that. Yeah, so anyone that enters takes 1 AP damage, and that's actually significant when you're actually moving through it, because that will screw you up. Yep, we're ready for that. So I'm probably gonna find out what do you mean, no credit? We're gonna do this Delilah thing, and then we're gonna call it for now. And that would probably be him. Yep. My lord. If he was over here saying that about the male dancer, I'd be kinda skeptical. Because, again, this guy's doing like a stand-in-place jig while the girl working the table is actually working it. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? We have business to discuss. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. Yeah, there is only one guy watching him. Meanwhile, the the girl that's actually doing some performing has got 2, so she's doing twice as good. Yeah, exactly, 2 on the girl. So at least she, at least, yeah. I think that kind of speaks for itself, really. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Lexi. He's Parker. Great. We're all introduced. Now, give me my stones. Give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye. Moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good. But you're late, and Coyote knows that, in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Okay. I'm down for that. And down takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gass. Yes, we met him before. So apparently he was just looking for some, like, ancient pebble with things, with, like, Hebrew writing. That's kind of interesting. He's not even, he's like, you know what, I don't really need the gems, I just get paid for this, for the pebble. See, you're a busy man. That's right, and so I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come in possession of these rare stones. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. Where'd you get this, Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Well, you said you were a busy man. I am. Then why are you wasting our time with this little dance? That's pretty good. 1,500 and it's done. You got a deal. Done. Give me your cred stick. Oh, 1.5 grand. What am I doing now? I'll return to Coyote. Yeah. Oh, we may as well go through this bit then. I think there's a little bit of dialogue to get through, so we'll just kind of quickly go through that and then call it. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch me? Watch with me? Found something in the bunk Sam was using. You know someone named Jessica? Oh, why? That's the name of Sam's sister. Jessica Watts. Yeah, he mentioned her once. Didn't sound like they got along that well. Your conning chirps and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCloskey arrives. Another Ripper murder. Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help you. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks. I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks. I appreciate the help. Alright, so to the docks we head. And we just call a cab to do it. Leaving the seamstresses' union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with the latest victim. Left some useful evidence. One way to find out. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help it matters any. layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collectors in the gutters of the broken... Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Alright, we are going to call it there, unfortunately, because I have to leave for dinner in a second. Well, I don't know if I'm making dinner for myself or what's happening. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Our next mission is to find out who, find out about the next Ripper victim. Hopefully we can pick up a trail from there. So I'm actually going to be streaming a little bit later on, but I'm going to be streaming Hearthstone instead. I do some daily Hearthstone stuff to get enough gold for the expansion that's coming out soon, so I'll be doing that later on. I'll probably be returning to this tomorrow if all things align about the same time. So yeah, until then, thank you for coming, Fallen. I hope you had a good time here. Thank you for watching, anyone, if you're watching the archives. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, please don't forget to follow. I stream very sporadically at the moment, because not everything's kind of not structured in my life right now, so I'm just kind of doing it whenever I can. So if you do want to keep up with when I'm streaming and such, make sure you follow me, because that's the best way to follow. That's the best way to know when I'm streaming. But until then, I hope you all had a good time. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of this mystery soon. And I happen to know that the next mission is starts to get quite involved. It starts to get quite this is where things really pick up in the investigation, let's put it that way. So until then, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time.